Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Lynn Kuo, a violinist, educator and entrepreneur, and this is my educational platform where I share insights, techniques and nuances about violin playing. This tutorial is inspired by the incredible insights of Dr. Lynn Kuo's masterclass, where she helps violinists master their instruments and performances with confidence. In this tutorial, my goal is to help you elevate your bowing skills for greater virtuosity and expression. We will cover everything from improving your core sounds and understanding essential bow mechanics to crafting nuances, phrases, and achieving a super clean, articulated bow technique. Let's get started. First, let's talk about some common bowing mistakes that can hold us back. You might find yourself using the same bow speed for everything, which can make your playing sound a bit flat. Or you may produce undesirable sounds like heavy crunch tone or thin wispy sounds that lack score. I have some useful advices for improving your sound quality. I found these two sounds the most common sounds. So the first one is that sounds heavy, crunchy. The sound is not beautiful. The other one is this one sounds thin and wispy and doesn't have any core. I have some useful advice for improving your sound and quality. So the advice is to hold yourself to a higher standard and listen to your sound with more attention. Be more alert when you practice and don't just go through the motions. Actively engage with the tone that you're producing. Second one is to record yourself more often. This is crucial for catching inconsistency that you may miss while playing. Third one is to work with a coach with a trained ear to help you with areas that you may never notice in your own. And finally, create a mental picture of your ideal sound. Listen to recordings of a violinist that you admire so that you can develop some oral image. In Dr. Lynn Kuo's masterclass, she's introducing a brilliant framework. She's calling it the 5 C's of bow technique. Think of these ones as foundational pillars. The first C is control. This means having a complete command over your bow speed, from the slowest, most deliberate strokes to the fastest, most agile passages. Next is a contact point. This is your ability to produce beautiful resonant sound anywhere on the string, whether you are playing near the bridge or for brilliance or closer to the fingerboard for a softer and more lyrical tone. Then we have consistency. This is how you maintain steady, even sound, especially for those long, sustained notes. This is a key for a truly professional sound. The fourth C is calm. This refers to maintaining composure and coordination throughout your playing. Calm hands and arm lead to a relaxed and natural sound. And finally, clean sound. This means avoiding any fuzziness, crunches, or unwanted noise in your tone. We want pure and clear resonance. All of these C's, they are intertwined with each other. So let me demonstrate the first C, which was calm. So with that, I mean that you have to be able to control your bow. In sense, you have to be aware of where you are on your contact point, which is actually our next C. But to control, it means that you have to listen to your sound. Are you producing good sound when you're closer to the fingerboard, or do you want to be closer to the bridge? Then you need to control that too. Be aware of how fast your bow is going, how close it is to the bridge. Are you happy with your sound? Do you want more core, or do you want more gentle sound? Our next one was contact point. As most of you know, contact point is where are you playing with your bow? Are you closer to the bridge? Are you more in the middle or more to the fingerboard? This is your contact point. So what sound do you like? How do you want it to sound when you play your piece of music? Are you producing a beautiful resonant sound everywhere on the string, whether you're playing near the bridge or closer to the fingerboard? So consistency. Are you maintaining a steady and even sound all the time on those long sustained notes, for example? Let's say we are playing something very slow. You don't want to have this different sound on every note of your phrase. You want to have this consistency on the phrasing so that will make it like a speech, like singing. Now, let's look at the individual ingredients that create different sounds. You may have heard about the three variables: the contact point, the pressure, and the speed of the bow. So contact point is how far are you your bridge, how far you're playing from your fingerboard. Are you here? Are you here? Are you here? The pressure is how much are you pressing the bow. And the speed is simple. How fast are you playing with your bow? So there are, of course, some other variables like vibrato. Vibrato is like the makeup of your sound, and it adds expression once you have a solid foundation. The angle of your bow, it's precisely 90 degrees angle to the string. That's the crucial for the maximum resonance and efficiency of your sound. So what I mean is that you have to look in the mirror and see that your bow is going parallel to the bridge. That is 90 degrees. And that may be very difficult to see when you're just playing and see it from this angle. You may not see if you are playing with the 90 degrees. So look at the mirror. So pressure, as I demonstrated before, is the amount of weight you apply on the string. So too much and you crunch, too little and you get a wispy sound. The contact point, this is where the bow touches the string. So anywhere between the bridge and the fingerboard. And mastering this gives you incredible tonal variety. And the speed, of course, how fast the bow moves across the strings. A variation of your speed is really crucial for your dynamics. So if you want to play with dynamic, you have to learn to vary your speed. So if you want to start slow, faster, slow again. The real magic happens in the interplay between all of these variables, especially the pressure and point of contact and speed. Learning how to subtly adjust this simultaneously is how you achieve a truly nuanced and professional sound. And of course, I didn't talk about the vibrato because this is also one of the crucial variables. Moving on to nuanced phrasing. This is where your playing becomes truly expressive. Long notes, for example, shouldn't sound flat. They need organic shape, a beginning, a middle, and end. You can achieve this by constantly varying your bow speed, pressure, and contact point, as we talked about this before. And it's not just about playing the notes, it's about shaping them. So what I mean by that every note needs to have a beginning and end. So you want to hear this clear sound in the beginning. And the end of the note. So you want to hear the beginning and the end. And you also want to have a clear sound all the way. You don't want to be flat. This is flat sound to me. You can apply weight, but it has to be smooth and controlled and with a motion that it's not forced. And this helps you apply weight to the string without creating a forced sound. For example, Prokofiev violin concerto, you want to have this core sound, even so the beginning is very soft and dreamy. You want all of the notes to tell a story, to have a very consistent, like sharp, I wouldn't say sharp, but core in the sound. So you want to apply weight, but it's a smooth and controlled motion, not force push. This helps you to apply weight on the string without creating a forced sound. I'm going to show you a great exercise that I seen somewhere and I really don't remember where, but it's called the silent bow. So you are playing basically above your string, but you never touch the string. And this is really training you to have and to feel the weight of the bow. So you know how much pressure you need to put when you are on the top and in the middle. And then frog. So it's really a great exercise. So look at your string and be really like 1 millimeter above and move very, very slow. And also look in the mirror so that you have the 90 angle. That exercise really helped me to develop incredible control. You can also practice Kreutzer number 1 very slowly, and that will dramatically improve your control and consistency. And finally, let's talk about clean articulation. We want a diamond-like sound, precise and clear and resonant from the very start of the note. Here's another helpful analogy from Dr. Lynn Kuo. She is showing the knife in the balloon and how you can gently start to cut through the balloon without popping it. And this teaches you how to begin a note without pressure or squeezing, which also allows you for a pure and clear attack. It's also important to remember that not every note needs to have a sharp and diamond-like sound. You can articulate, and you can sometimes want softer, more cushion articulation like a banana bow, which creates warmer, more resonant sound compared to sharp diamond cut. So with sharp diamond cut, I think she means that you have a clear sound of the beginning of the note, like I mentioned before, clear beginning and clear end of the note. So you want that sounds clear to me. Unclear should be something like. You may like that in some occasion, of course. I'm not saying it's wrong, but more articulated and clear would be the first one. And even if you want the soft sound in the beginning of the note, it still needs to have a core in the sound. So you want. It's soft, but it still has some shape in it. And then we have the banana bow, which is, this shape that you may have heard before. So you want. I was thinking more banana shape in my movement now. If I don't do banana shape, it will be more flat. I don't know if you can hear that, but I can clearly feel that in my arm that I'm playing with a very different technique when I just think about flat movement versus the banana movement, which is that one. So what I wanted to demonstrate is that the banana shape sound, the banana shape movement with your bow is creating more warm and cushion sound, if you like. So a key physical tip for this is to use the weight of your arm, particularly from behind the bow, the elbow. This helps prevent tightness in your hands and contributes to that beautiful and warm tone. So to summarize, we covered the crucial aspects of high-level bow techniques, from correcting common mistakes and mastering the 5 C's to understanding your bow variables and crafting nuances by phrasing with a clean articulation. Remember that consistent practice and mindful and attention to these details will transform your playing. You have to be mindful of your practicing. Thank you so much for watching. Keep practicing, keep listening to your tone, and keep striving for that beautiful and expressive sound. And I will see you next time.